Well, it is almost time to officially welcome back the 2023 Calder Cup champions, the Hershey Bears, to the ice.
Yeah, the team's regular season starts this Saturday at the Giant Center. But before the Bears skate back into action, they're bringing the Calder Cup right here. It's in the building, in our studio. Fox 43.
Fox 43's Alex Colley, he's standing next to the prize possession right now with a look back at the Bears championship win and ahead to another season. What's up, Alex?
Yeah, Jackie, Sean, today in California, they have a morning show. They're going to talk the weather. They're going to give you headlines. What they don't have, though, is the Calder Cup. We do. Back in June, Hershey Bears went on the road, won their 12th Cup with a 3-2 overtime victory at Coachella Valley. I'm joined by Zach Fish, the voice of the Hershey Bears, and Garrett Mitchell, known for wearing the C in Chocolatown, now going to wear a new hat as an analyst for the Hershey Bears on Fox 43. First off, I mean, we're always talking about how quickly the season comes around. When you're the last team standing, though, it is a short off season. Has it felt that way?
It really has. It's been a really short off season, but for all the best reasons in the world, from the championship celebration when the team won it. And June 21st, they won it in the desert in California. It was about 110 degrees out there. So now the celebration back here, and you're quickly going to free agency in the off season. But a lot of guys back, and they're ready to go and really excited to celebrate as they raise the banner Saturday.
The Cup itself has been through a lot. I have seen dogs, kids. What's the favorite moments that have stood out for you guys?
Yeah, a lot of our team have done cool things. I mean, for me, I had a daughter this offseason, one of our players, Erin Ness, one of our equipment managers. So the babies in the Cup have always been pretty cool. There's probably been a lot of alcohol in the Cup along the way, so a lot of disinfectant, a lot of sanitizing, but it's been pretty cool to see everybody uniquely celebrate as the Cup's been all over North America this summer.
And of course, we're getting ready for a new season. And Garrett, I'm going to ask you from your playing days, when do you flip that switch to kind of get into the new season mentality?
Yeah, you know, you take a little bit of time, obviously, after a season and just, you know, whether it's nursing an injury or just mentally kind of checking out for a little bit. But, you know, that 2-3 weeks or, you know, a month for some guys, depending on when they usually like to get skating again and working out, you know, it's a quick, when you make a run, you know, I've never been fortunate enough to win it, but you know, I've been there in the finals in 16, and it's a quick turnaround on the summertime. So you know, it's a great opportunity to try to run it back again and get ready for a whole new year.
And Garrett, I mentioned, you know, anytime you have worn the C in Chocolatown, you're going to be remembered forever. So, you know, how excited are you for this new role as an analyst to be talking hockey, the game you love?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it fit really well with what, you know, obviously what I've done in the past. And you know, I don't mind talking, so that's one thing that I can do. But with that being said, I'm excited to be back, you know, with the organization, be around the rink. You know, I grew up in the rink, so I'm pretty excited.
All right, Zach, we know the team's been practicing, had some preseason. What's the vibes like in Chocolatown heading into a new year?
Yeah, it's a really good group right now. A lot of the core players are back. Alex, from last season, Mike Vecchione, who scored the Game 7 goal. Our entire coaching staff is back for the most part. So good vibes. A lot of guys that want to do it again. And on top of that, a lot of new guys that they brought in that, honestly, on paper, the team, it's never going to be the same, but they're reloaded. A lot of guys that have a really good experience at the American Hockey League level that are point producers that can put the puck in the net. So hoping replicate what we did last year, maybe a little bit more firepower along the way, had to scratch and claw some of these defensive games out, but it's going to be fun to try to defend the title as the team will have the target on their back for sure.
Garrett, you've been on some winning teams. How much does it help you having that retention, those players coming back to really hit the ice skating here?
Yeah, 100%. Having that core group of guys to come back and, you know, when you're able to bring back your leadership group, you know, which Hershey's been able to do this year, bring back everybody. And, you know, that doesn't happen very often, especially at this level. You know, you have free agency go, and you might lose one or two guys. You might lose your leader. You know, for the Bears to go and keep everybody, and I think add some really good pieces. You know, I think we're set for a pretty good year here.
All right, and Zach, of course, fans show up early, but of course, you've got some ceremonies to do before the game. How early do you want Chocolatown to be at the Giant Center?
Yeah, we got. We'll see what the weather does, and we'll make an announcement if we have to move. But there's a red carpet arrival scheduled for Saturday, starting at 3 outside the building. Of course, if there's rain, we'll let people know if that is happening or not. But for the ceremony beforehand, the banner's going to be going up. The players are going to be getting their rings. Asking fans to be in their seats starting at 6:40. Make sure you're in your seats starting at 6:40. At that point, you'll get to see the entire ceremony. So 12 Calder Cups, get to raise that banner. It's going to be pretty cool. We'll see what the rings are like. That's always a pretty cool memento for the players. So it's going to be a really special evening in team history.
You both live in Hershey. What's the buzz around town like?
I think it's really good right now. I mean, the fan base really latched onto this group, and it's the first time since 2010 they won it. And everyone's really invigorated right now, obviously coming out of the pandemic and everything there to get back to playoff hockey. We didn't have the playoffs for a few years, and then to win the cup. There's always a good buzz in town, and people know who the Hershey Bears are, and they know that the expectation's to win.
Yeah, that's why we moved back. It's a hockey town. It's built around obviously chocolate and hockey, and I mean, it's a pretty easy place to live and a pretty easy place to enjoy. A great rink and a great set of hockey players.
All right, Zach Fish, Garrett Mitchell, both thank you so much for coming in. And we, of course, at Fox 43 are once again extremely proud to be broadcasting partners of the Hershey Bears. So all season long, you can watch the Chocolate and White right here on Fox 43 and Fox 43.2.